Hello everyone. In this video, we will talk about named entity recognition. Named entity recognition means capturing information like people, location, organization, dates, etc. Suppose, for example, we have a text like this: Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google, revealed Gemini AI during a keynote at Google I/O 2024. So, from this, the name entities means the named entities are Sundar Pichai, which is a people, Google is an organization, and 2024 is about dates. So this is what a named entity recognition means. It is about capturing information like people, location, organization. So in this video, we are gonna use an LLM to capture the entities from a given text. So for that, we are gonna use LangChain tool. So LangChain tool is nothing but an orchestration framework. In this video, we will not gonna dig dive about LangChain. Maybe in future videos, I will post a separate video about LangChain. So let's use our Gemini model, which is going to be our LLM, to capture our NER, which means the named entity recognition from our given text. So I have stored my Gemini API key in .env file. So here you can see my file name is youtube.ipython notebook file. Beside that, there is a .env file, which is where I have stored my Gemini API key. So first, we need to load our API key, Gemini API key, from our .env file. For that, we are going to use OS library. So import OS, and from .env file, import load .env, and from pathlib import path. And here I'm gonna import or load my Gemini API key here. So which is stored in .env file, and I'm gonna run it. It says true. We didn't get any error here. And next, we are gonna use this env file to load our Google Gemini model using API key. For that, I'm gonna use a library from a LangChain called LangChain _ Google Gen AI import. Yes, Google Generative AI. And here I'm gonna import our LLM model here. So here we need to specify two things. One is the model we are gonna use, and the next is the API key. So the model I will leave blank here. Next one is API key. So I'm gonna use OS module here. So this is the name I have used to store my API key. So I'm gonna use here. And the model is Gemini -1.5 Flash. This is a LLM model. 1.5 is the version, and Flash, I think it's a lightweight version. I do not know the name behind Flash. Maybe we can ask an LLM. For now, let's see. Let's load our model here. And I think we didn't get any error, it's because the API key is correct and the model name is correct. If we have either of them is wrong, then we will get an error. But here you can see we didn't get any error, so I assume the LLM, we have our LLM model ready. And next we need to use a prompt template. So prompt template is nothing but an input through which we feed our data to our LLM model. So let's see here. So and it's a prompt template is how we feed and input data to our LLM. In short, this is what prompt template means. Again, we are going to import our prompt template from LangChain. For that, I'm going to use LangChain.prompts. Import prompt template. Again, I repeat, prompt template is how we feed our data to our LLM model. So first we need to define our prompt here. So prompt is equal to prompt template of input variables equal to text. I will explain this later, a little bit later. And the template is, I'm going to tell LLM extract all named entities like people, organization, location, date, etc. from the text. So this is what we are gonna feed our LLM model. So I will tell here you can see the set bracket. This is what set bracket is in Python language. This is what this bracket is called, set bracket. Here inside we are given as something called text. So this is how we feed our input data. So this is why here I have included input variables is equal to text. This is through this variable text we are going to feed our data, and this data we are going to tell in template. This is going to be our input variable. You can change whatever you want. For now I have added text as an input variable. So now our input is ready, so which we have done through prompt template. Next we need to feed this prompt template to our LLM model. So for that, this is called chaining. Here you can see we are chaining our input with our LLM model. So this is what chain means. In LLM it is called prompt chaining. And again we are going to use LangChain. There is a library called LLMchain, and here I'm going to create a named entity recognition chain, and from here I'm going to specify LLM is equal to LLM and prompt equal to prompt. So this here in LLMchain we have two parameters, one is LLM and prompt. So this LLM comes from this one and this prompt comes from this prompt template. And run the code here. This is a deprecation warning. This is a warning, not an error. So we are good with it. Then next we have a text here. So we need to find entities from this text, right? So for that I'm gonna call this NER chain. So here this is how you call NER chain. NER chain dot invoke of text. We have to invoke our chain with this text. We have this a NER chain with a text. So the text is this. So let's see our response. Here you can see it has successfully, our LLM has successfully identified like people is Sundar Pichai, organization is Google, product is Gemini AI, event is Google I/O, date is 2024. So now we have successfully used our generative model, which is Gemini 1.5 version, using LangChain to extract named entities from a given text. And let's do one more example. I'll just copy text here, and again I will do a different one. Let's see, Wang, CTO Google. It's just for demonstrating purposes. Revealed OpenAI during a keynote at Google I/O 2024. And again I will do Steve Jobs presented a keynote about iPhone at keynote about iPhone 14 in San Francisco. So let's see if it able to detect our entities again. And again I'm gonna call this one, and I will see the response. Here you can see the people Wang, and the other one is Steve Jobs, and our organization is Google, and next one is OpenAI. Products iPhone 14, location San Francisco, events Google I/O 2024, and dates 2024, and note San Francisco, spelling of San Francisco, even though it's I think have done misspelling here, so it has successfully corrected it. So this is how I think this is our end of the video. I think this is how we do a named entity recognition using LangChain and an LLM. I hope you understood this video. If you have any more doubts, or if you need a video about any topic like text generation or text classification, please comment below. I will try to post a video about it. If you like the video, please click on like button, and if you want to know about my updates in the near future, please click on subscribe button. Thanks for watching video. Have a good day.